Hi everyone, welcome to Eduretics, where we make your high school life simple. I'm Aniket, and today I'm here with another video on equivalent expressions as part of our SAT math practice series. So this video is the first in the series of hard questions for equivalent expressions. So if you've not seen the previous videos, it is advisable that you see them, or if you just want to practice your skills, problem solving skills, and you've already established the concepts on equivalent expressions, you can start with this one. So like I've always advised, whenever you see the new question, pause the video, solve it yourself, and then take a look at our solution. Okay, so let's begin with the first question for the day. So there's an equation given to us, ax plus 3 times 5x squared minus bx plus 4. This is on the left hand side. On the right hand side, there's an expanded expression. The equation above is true for all x where a and b are constants. What is the value of ab? So on the left hand side, there are two constants whose values are unknown. They are a and b. We need to use the method of comparison like we've already used in a few questions in the previous videos, because this is a straightforward question on comparisons. So we need to equate the left hand side and the right hand side and figure out what the values of a and b are. Okay, so let's see how to do this. So let's try to expand the left hand side first. Ax plus 3 times 5x squared minus bx plus 4. So first of all, we'll multiply with ax throughout. So 5a x cubed, then negative ab x squared plus 4ax plus now 3 times the right bracket, the right parentheses. So 15x squared, 3 times 5x squared, minus 3 times negative bx is negative 3bx, plus 3 times 4 is plus 12. Okay, let's see which terms we can combine. So x cubed term, there's just one, so that will be written as it is, 5a x cubed. Then negative abx squared plus 15x squared. So 15 minus ab, that's how we combine, x squared, plus 4ax minus 3bx. So plus 4a minus 3b, take the x outside, plus 12. This is our expression now. Looking at the right hand side, there's one x cubed term. Now we'll start comparing. Okay, so the x cubed, the coefficient of x cubed term on the left hand side and right hand side must be equal since the expressions are equal. That is given to us. So 5a, the coefficient of x cubed on the left hand side, is equal to 20, which is the coefficient of x cubed on the right hand side. So a is equal to 4 from here. Then we need to find the value of b. For that we can use either x squared or x coefficient. Let's say we use x squared coefficient. So we have x squared coefficient is negative 9 on the right hand side, and on the left hand side it's this. So 15 minus ab is equal to negative 9. So ab is equal to, I take this here and negative 9 to this side. So 15 plus 9, which is a 24. Now a is a 4. A is equal to 4. That means 4b is equal to 24. B is equal to 6. So a times b, so it just slipped my mind. We were asked just ab. ab's value is already there. It's 24. So that also tells us that instead of using the x coefficient, it's lucky that I used the x squared coefficient, but we must use the x squared coefficient because that's going to give the answer directly. They're asking the value of ab. ab is present right here. So be very careful about this. So since I'm doing all the questions like live, I haven't seen them before, so that I do them the natural way, and I can also tell you or guide you with the mistakes that I make when doing it naturally, so that you don't repeat the same mistakes in the test. Okay, so the value of AB is 24, which is option C for us. Cool. Let's see the next question. So there is this expression, square root of x raised power 5 divided by cube root of x raised to the power 4 is equal to x raised to the power of a upon b for all positive values of x, what is the value of a upon b? Okay, the expression does look intimidating, I agree, but we have to stick to the rules of exponents and we will be able to sail through easily. So square root of x raised to the power 5. This can be written in exponents in a more simpler form as x raised to the power 5 raised to the power 1/2, since that is the meaning of square root. Anything raised to the power 1/2 is the square root of that. Okay, so according to exponent laws, a raised to the power of b raised to the power c is equal to a raised to the power b times c. So that means x raised to the power 5 times 1/2 or x raised to the power 5/2. This is the numerator solved. Denominator is cube root of x raised to the power 4. Now cube root, again, according to similar to how we wrote the square root in the power form, we can write the cube root in the power form as x raised to the power 4 raised to the power 1/3. And this is going to be x raised to the power 4 times 1/3 or 4/3. So now simplifying the numerator and the denominator, we get x raised to the power 5/2 over x raised to the power 4/3. This is the expression. Which exponent rule are we going to use next? So there could be many. The one we're going to use for simplicity is a raised to the power b divided by a raised to the power c is equal to a raised to the power of b minus c. According to that, x raised to the power 5/2 upon x raised to the power 4/3 is equal to x raised to the power 5/2 minus 4/3. So now this question becomes about plain and simple fraction subtraction. Okay, 5/2 minus 4/3. 6 is the common denominator. 2 times 3, 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 2, 4 times 2 is 8. 15 minus 8 is 7. X raised to the power 7/6. That's the final value. So a over b is 7/6. That's by comparison. So we have 7/6 as the answer. This is a gridded question. That is, you'll have to provide your response without options. Okay, let's look at the next question. This question is quite similar to the previous one. So again, we have some radical signs, some powers, exponents. So as soon as you see powers, exponents, these kind of things, the first thing that should strike your mind is stick to the basic rules of exponents. There's nothing fancy about it. There's nothing too intimidating about it. Okay, howsoever difficult the expression might look like. In this question, we have the fifth root of 70n multiplied by sixth root of 70n squared. For what value of x is the given expression equivalent to 70n raised to the power 30x, where n greater than 1? Okay. So the first part is fifth root of 70n. I'll write this as 70n raised to the power 1/5 because I prefer simplicity. Okay. And then the next one is sixth root of 70n, which can be written as 70n raised to the power 1/6, but this one is squared, so it's squared. So using the rule a raised to the power b raised to the power of c is equal to a raised to the power of b times c, we get 70n raised to the power of 1/6 times 2, which is 1/3. 70n raised to the power 1/3. So now what do we have? We have multiplication, two terms in multiplication. First one is 70n raised to the power 1/5 multiplied by 70n raised to the power 1/3. Okay. Now a raised to the power of b multiplied by a raised to the power of c is a raised to the power b plus c. So making use of that rule, let's see what do we get. So a here is 70n raised to the power 1/5 times 1/3, that is 1/5 plus 1/3. The powers get added. This is going to be the simple fraction addition. So 15 is the common denominator. 5 times 3, 3 times 5, 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. So 70n raised to the power 8/15. Okay, 8/15. This is what we got. And this is saying, the question is saying that 70n, this expression is equivalent to 70n raised by 30x. That means these two expressions are equivalent. So next step, we're going to do a comparison. So 70n raised by 8 over 15 is equal to 70n raised to the power of 30x. This means the bases are same. If the bases are same, expressions are equal, that means the powers are also same. So 8 over 15 is equal to 30x. So what do we get next? We get x is equal to 8 over 15 times 30. This can be simplified. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 15 is a 30. So 4 over basically 2 over 15 squared, or 4 over 225. This is the value of x that we have. Okay, so howsoever difficult the expression might look like, stick to the basic rules of exponents and no question is going to be just too difficult. Okay, so stay tuned, keep following the exercise. If you need this worksheet, head straight to our website edutechs.com and you can go under the free resources section. You will find these worksheets. Okay, keep practicing. Let us know in the comments if there's any confusion or doubt, or if you know a better method of solving these questions. Okay, and lastly, like, share and subscribe to the channel to keep getting new practice resources. Thank you.